Hello, we introduce ourselves. We are Team 8 and we will talk about the subject of transport models.
The linear programming transport method, not like table and graph methodology, provides an optimal plan to minimize cost. It is based on the following assumptions. 1. A forecast of demand is available for each period. 2. A plan is available to adjust the workforce. It is necessary to know the capacity limits in terms of overtime and use of subcontractors for each period. All costs are related in line with the quantity of goods produced.
As an example, let's look at the following case in which the supply is made up of the available inventory and the units produced in a normal working hours, overtime, and through subcontracting. In the image, we present the data related to demand, capacity, and cost in one of the manufacturing plants of the Good Tire Company. About the cost, regular hours 40 per tire, overtime 50 per tire, outsourcing 70 per tire, stock keeping cost 2 per tire for a month. Table 3 shows the transport matrix with an initial possible solution. The costs appear in the upper right corner of each cell.
To develop this table, the following aspects must be taken into account. Number 1, in this example, the storage costs are $2 per tire per month. Tires produced in one period and stored for 1 month will have an additional cost of $2. Since this cost is linear, 2 months of storage adds up to $4. By moving in a row from the left to the right, the cost of normal working hours, overtime, and outsourcing are lower when the production is used in the same period in which is it manufactured. In merchandise is manufactured in one period and stored until the next inventory costs are incurred. Starting inventory has 0 unit cost. Transportation problems demand that supplies match demand. That is why a dummy column is added that reads unused capacity whose cost is 0. As the order retention, backordering in this case is not viable alternative, it is not possible to produce in those cells that represent production in a period to satisfy demand from a past period. These are the periods marked with an X. If further retention were allowed to estimate retention cost, emergency cost, loss of phase, and loss of profit from sales will be added.
The amount in each column of Table 3 indicate inventory levels necessary to respond to demand need. The demand for 800 tires in March is satisfied using 100 tires of the starting inventory and 700 produced in normal order of March. In general, start in period 1 and seek the maximum possible productions to the cell with the lowest cost, without exceeding the unit capacity in that row or the demand in that column. In case there is still demand left without serving in that column, it will be necessary to assign as much as possible to the cell available in the column with the lowest cost. This process is repeated for periods 2 and 3. At the end, all locations in a row are added. It must be equal to the total capacity of the row, and the sum of all the allocations in column must be equal to the demand for that period. The total cost of this solution is $105,900. However, it is not the optimal solution. It would be ideal to try a production plan to provide the lowest possible cost amounting to $105,700. If you decide to find the optimal solution, participate in the forums by uploading your conclusions.